Лондон е място, където не един и двама творци са се надявали да видят историите си на екран. Самият град ти дава вдъхновение на всяка крачка, било то по улиците си, сградите си или нощния си живот. И тази седмица Cinema Confidential остава на лондонска територия. Този път обаче ще надникнем за това как се прави една голяма филмова продукция и то от хора току-що направили първите си пълнометражни филми с големи звезди в главните роли. Сред тези имена са Willem, Dafoe и Zane. Мат Хукинс и Дом Ленуар са партньори и приятели, започнали да се занимават с кино преди години и заедно правят Camelot Films. Минали са през традиционната школа на късометражните филми и днес с гордост са на път да представят първата си пълнометражна продукция Winter Ridge. Драматичната история е на млад детектив, чиято съпруга изпада в кома, докато той е последите на сериен убиец. Заснет в живописните градчета Девън и Valley on the Rocks, филмът вече е носител на 2 награди от филмовия фестивал Холивуд, Флорида, дори преди премиерата си в Лондон. И двамата са продуценти на лентата, Мат играе в главната роля и е автор на сценария, а Дом и режисира. Благодарение на опита си в индустрията успяват да прибавят към филма и няколко добре познати имена от британското кино. Алън Форд от Гепи, Майкъл Макел от Съюзени и Хана Уадингъм от Игра на тронове. Двамата споделят ценен опит за това как да вървиш в правилната посока на реализирането на една продукция в двудневен интензивен workshop.
Best was collaborating with some amazing actors and getting some great performances combined with shooting in such an incredible location. Like, it just really brought the world to life. Worst was probably the brutal schedule we had. 17 days with stunts was pretty tricky. It was quite full on.
I suppose the worst was having a certain amount of responsibility as a producer, playing the lead as an actor. Trying to think, what would I never do on set? Probably need to stop talking when I've got the mic on.
Двамата споделят, че най-голямата им цел като творци е филмът да достигне до възможно най-много хора. А какво биха искали да направят като следващ проект?
I've been developing a project for like 3 or 4 years, so it's a passion project. It's something that is really big in scale, in terms of production, in terms of value. It's also a true story. I'm quite sort of geared towards creating true stories because then people can watch it and, you know, sort of reminisce that actually happened.
We've got a script next that's really exciting that I am very keen to do. It's not as fully developed. My all-time project was probably like this film noir that I wrote a while ago.
But definitely something very different.
Very different.
We're getting sent stuff that's similar or in the same vein to Winter Ridge.
Yeah.
And we're avoiding it.
That's it, and because we both like doing something that's very different and challenging ourselves.
Сред другите готови да споделят опит е режисьорът Даниел Греъм, който преди броени месеци прави първия си пълнометражен филм с Willem Dafoe в главната роля. Opus Zero разказва за писател, който отива в малко градче, търсейки вдъхновение и попада на история, която може да се окаже опасна.
Everybody on that film set learnt a great deal from working with him. You know, he's done 120 films, he's worked in theatre for almost 30 years, he's worked with many of the great directors you can think of the past 30 years. And in this time, you can imagine he's read and acted through every scenario imaginable that a screenwriter or a director could come up with. So for all of us, especially me, it was an amazing experience to work with someone of that level, because not only did he come completely fully prepared in terms of his role as actor, of delivering his lines and understanding his character and playing the scene, but he also had the practical experience of everything else to do with the shooting of the film, and that helped us in more ways than we could have imagined before we went into the project. The most difficult would be certain aspects of the shooting for physical, logistical reasons, and certain aspects of the editing. And I guess the most exciting or pleasing thing was seeing the final cut when it's mixed with the sound and everything, and you realize how far you've come.
След успеха на късометражния си филм «Прозорецът», режисьорът Адам Морс създава «Лусид» по свои собствени преживявания и успява да повери една от главните роли на звездата от «Титаник» Били Зейн.
He wasn't the first actor that came to my mind. I would never have actually thought of Billy as Elliot, and it was until my casting director suggested him and asked me to watch Dead Calm, and I was really surprised because it was a side of Billy, a character I've never seen him play, and I saw things in him that I'd never seen before, and I knew then, okay, this guy he can definitely do something really interesting with the character, and he did. He's this kind of surrogate father figure to the young hero. Billy is a therapist who helps this kid how to overcome his social anxiety and how to find confidence and reinvent himself to become a man, really.
Продуцентът Мерлин Мертън започва кариерата си с музикални клипове, а в последствие с филми с участието на актьори като Итан Хоук, Шърли Маклейн и Джесика Ланг. Филмът му Butterfly Kisses печели Кристална мечка миналата година на Берлинале.
That project, we got a lot of closed doors when we were trying to get it off the ground, and it took about 3 years from the moment we had the idea to the moment of, oh, we're in Berlin. So yes, I mean, it changed a lot because everyone who said no was suddenly like, hey, we love you. And I think that was quite interesting because they suddenly said, oh, now we see exactly what you're trying to do with the project. But at the same time, that is part of the industry. I think it's important to understand that distributors and sales agents, they have to go by comparison titles. They have to a certain degree, they have to say, actually, wait a minute, why should we take a risk on this when there's like 10 other projects which are less risky? But sometimes it's the risky films that actually do well.